Okay, so over the next couple of weeks we're going to talk about mobility. Mobility is something that everybody needs. A lot of people think it's something we talk about for older people. It's not. Everyone needs mobility. All it is being able to move properly through your full range. The reason we want to talk about this is that some people have slight tighter muscles and can't quite move properly in their joints, which means they're not able to do some of the moves we do in the boot camp as effectively as we'd like them to do. What we want to do is get you mobile enough so that you are the most effective at being able to do those movements. We all know about things like the squat. We want to go nice and deep into a squat, be able to keep our heels on the floor. That will give us the most effective squat as we come back up. However, if your mobility is not very good in your hips and your knees, then you're not going to be able to do that. So what we're going to do is going to go through some bits and pieces over the next few weeks about getting you mobile in certain areas of the body, for instance hips, shoulders, things like that, so that when you do these things, you can spend a couple of minutes getting this done, and then your boot camp will be a little bit more effective. Make use of these as you want. If you've got particularly tight areas, you can do this a few times a week as a little bit extra. You can do this before you come down to the boot camp, so you're a bit ready for it, whatever you feel you want to do. That way you can get the most out of the boot camp to get better results because you're able to do the exercises more efficiently. One of the other reasons it's good to have good mobility is talking about injury prevention. If you're able to move properly, you'll find the exercise a little easier to do. You're less likely to get injured doing it. One thing I'm going to give you now is one thing that we do, we see a lot as a bit of a problem. Now, a lot of people sit a lot of their time, whether at a desk, in a car, whatever it is, so end up having quite tight hip flexors. This means whenever you do things like squats and lunges, you end up leaning a little far forward because it's pulling you in. So all I'm going to give you now is just one nice easy tip, and then you can come back for a little bit more every week when we go through the others. The first one we do is a hip flexor stretch. So all I'm going to do is take a kneeling position, hands up. I want you to push your hips forward and lean your upper body backwards. So from this position, I'm feeling a stretch in the top of my hip here. That's my hip flexor. That's the thing that's going to be tight. All you need to do is hold this position, push it back a little more if you need to. 20 to 30 seconds, change sides, another 20 to 30 seconds. If they're particularly tight, repeat that again, go one more each side. That should loosen this muscle out, give you a bit more range of movement on things like your lunges and your squats. Make sure you also check the timetable, get on the mobility classes that we run. That's a little bit more in depth, we'll go through a few more things, but also watch out for the next few series of these videos so we can go through a bit more, so you've got some bit more things to do to help you out.